Hi, I'm Steph Palermo, and I know you hear me talking about feeling groovy and doing groovy things and having fun and enjoying your life. But what does that actually mean when you have to wake up every day to an ever-growing list of to-dos? And then, of course, there's those shoulds. I should meditate. I should get on a diet. I should go to yoga. I should rest. I should do all these things to feel good. I should travel. Well, I'm offering you a chance to actually feel and embody what groovy is, what feeling amazing is. Join me in Terracini, Sicily. You will not regret it. We are going to have an amazing time, and you will actually feel what living really is, what knowing your purpose is. And you'll be able to take that back, not in a list of to-dos, but in how you feel. So I'll see you there in Terracini, Sicily. Don't miss it. This is the Just Steph Show, and I'm your host, Steph Palermo, your Italian Boston girl who's an empath, healer, and all-around seeker of wisdom. Tune in weekly for advice on how to live your best life at work, home, or play so you can feel groovy every day. Hey, oh my gosh. Listen, this is Just Steph. I'm so excited to be here. I'm actually like a little bit nervous, and I'm never really nervous to be here with you, but I am nervous because on Saturday I'm leaving for Sicily to get ready for the retreat. But before I get into that, I'm Just Steph. I'm your Sicilian Scorpio girl who is your soul reader, your intuitive empath and healer, and I show my clients and audiences how to align, level up their lives so their life is nothing short of amazing, fantastic, ecstatic, happy, joyful, and reduced stress. And it's funny because I've had a lot of stress the last couple of days with just getting everything ready, but I know it's all going to be okay, and that's what's important. So just so that you know, I'm leaving on Saturday I'm heading to Sicily, and I'm so excited about it. And what I'm going to do while I'm there is I'm going to be giving you sneak peeks at the retreat and what we'll be doing on retreat and all the places that we'll be going. And I'll be showing you all of this, as well as I'm preparing for everybody to come out. They'll be going to restaurants and, getting the menus together and going to the different sacred sites. And I'll be praying for all of you and hoping that this trip is aligned for you, aligned to you. It needs to be aligned. Okay. What I'm saying is I do not want anybody coming on this retreat who doesn't belong there, who doesn't want to be there, who doesn't want to reap the benefits of having an aligned life. Somebody who it doesn't even know it. Maybe that's not even in your mind to get yourself off the monotonous treadmill of life and to really enjoy it. And if you don't want to enjoy life, you definitely don't want to be on this retreat with me. This is a retreat where I'll be offering healing circles, meditations, talks, one-on-ones with me, and so much more. Cooking lessons and Sunday dinner with the Sicilians. We'll be immersing in the Sicilian culture so that you start to embody what it means to live an aligned, purpose-driven life that's really reduced stress. It really is. They don't stress much over there. And thank God they are. Let me put this up here for you. Thank God, it's such a great example. The Sicilians, it's ancient. These are ancient thought processes. This is ancient wisdom that I will be sharing with you in Sicily and helping you to align to your purpose and to your higher power and to your inner being. And it's going to be an amazing trip. It's going to be totally so fun. And it's going to be transformational. I know this because I was transformed by my time in Italy. Nobody does Sicily like me. Nobody. I immerse myself in the culture. I've become part of the community, and I've made so many friends there. And I learned more. I learned that everything I had been talking about to clients and audiences, I was living on, like, it was on steroids, by understanding it's about the stroll, not the end, not where you end up. It's about the scenery. I was driving one time with Ciccio to Balastrade, to the beach, to visit friends, and there was a bull just on the in the middle of the road. And I said, "Oh, let's go back. I want to look at it." He said, "No," because I just thought, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing," and it's just an amazing place to be. Walking to the piazza, enjoying coffee with friends, and enjoying it's delicious coffee too. And everything is delicious there. Everything is delicious. So it's going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity for you. And I hope that you will consider it. And listen, send me an email, steph@juststeph.com. If you are interested, I'll jump on a call with you. We can see if this is aligned for you. It needs to be aligned spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially as well. You have to know you're worth it. You have to be ready to invest in you. Okay. So this trip is going to change lives. People are going to be changed when they come back. I know when I go this time, I too will be changed. I'm always transformed a lot of times when I take any trip, I make it, let's transform, let's grow, let's evolve. But especially when I go to Sicily, I spend time at the sacred sites and with my friends and in the community, meeting cousins and relatives, and I'm always transformed, always, by the Sicilian way of life. And I want you to be transformed as well. I know you're going to love it. And the price is just out of sight, crazy cheap. So you definitely want to check it out. Let me see. Let me put the link up here again. Here we go. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to jump on a call with you. So let me know. I'm here to help guide you to what's best for you. And even if it is not this retreat, if it's not working with me, as long as you're working on your life and your heart and your mind and your spirit, and you're letting your soul drive the bus, I'm happy. Can you imagine a world where everybody's aligned to their purpose and to the divine? I can. And that's what I'm doing with all of you. So with that said, you know what it is. It's Thursday. This is dating advice for second lifers, and this is the Just Steph rules of dating. So I want to talk to you about what's the best thing you can do for your potential love interest. Now, a lot of these that I'm going to talk to you about, if you could start the process before you're in a relationship, that's the best scenario. That's the best thing you can do for you, because not only will you be the best, you will attract the best. That's, be who you want to attract in your life. But the best thing you can do, I have 3 things that you can do that is beneficial not only for you, but for your potential love interest, or even the person you're with. And the problem with if you're with somebody for many, many, many years, and then all of a sudden you start to evolve and they don't, that's when the problems start. And you're going to have some really tough conversations and say, look, this isn't, this is who I am. This is what I'm working on. And sometimes you have to say, grow with me or grow apart. And it doesn't have to be exactly what you're doing, but at least together working on yourselves. That's if you're in a relationship that you've been in for a good amount of time. But the first thing that you can do to improve yourself and bring something of value to your potential love interest is to get aligned. Know who you are. Know your amazingness. Know your gifts. Be aligned to that. Be in sync. Being aligned is just being in sync with who you are, your position in the universe, your role, and living that life that is authentic. It's authentically you. And get strong in that, because a lot of times we get in relationships and we lose ourselves. We start acquiescing to who they are and not staying true to ourselves. Now, I'm not talking about melding worlds, and I don't really like compromise, because that means that implies giving up something. But melding worlds, melding lives. And when you're starting to do that, you want to be clear as to who you are and what your truths are. And that's just being aligned to you. When you don't want to lose yourself. You don't want to lose yourself in a relationship. Like I know somebody who all of a sudden started to change the way she talked. She wasn't her natural, normal self, because this person was their partner was appeared to be overly religious or, proper. And so she stopped being her normal self and expected everybody else to do the same. Well, sorry, honey. In my leisure time, I'm being me. And if that doesn't work, well, I could just move along. No big deal. But don't lose yourself. Be aligned to who you are. Know your truths. Be who you are. Be your authentic self. That's the best gift you can give somebody. And when you do that, then you have an authentic relationship with somebody, because they are loving and falling in love with the real you. Because if you start to put on masks, wear masks, and all of a sudden down the road, the mask comes off, because it comes off whether you want to take it off or not. Who are you? I didn't know this was the way you were. I love the other person. So get aligned. The second thing you can do to benefit yourself and your potential love partner is to engage in extreme self-care. That means step back from toxic relationships. It's not just a workout at the gym, but it includes that. It's really knowing what sits right with you and engaging in that. It's not just about going for a massage, but it includes that. That's part of it. It could include going on a retreat, or time spent refreshing, maybe sitting at the beach, or going to the water, or meditating, journaling. All of that, that's all extreme self-care. It's walking away from situations that don't sit right with you and having the courage to do so, even if it upsets the apple cart. That's self-care. So engage in extreme self-care. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, one of the best things, and your potential love interest. The third thing, and this is important, respect your boundaries. Know what you'll accept and what you won't, and stick with it. This is under getting aligned as well, but having boundaries and respecting your boundaries. So you'll say, oh, I don't, a boundary could be something, how you're treated, or, and then all of a sudden your partner doesn't treat you the way you expect to be treated. And you say, oh, well, it's okay. If you don't respect your boundaries, nobody else will. So know your boundaries and say, this isn't going to work for me. This doesn't work. This doesn't work for me. So those are the 3 things you can do to enter into a new love relationship and really give your very best. And then you will know, you'll be sensitive to what you bring to the table. And there we go. That's the beeline. Okay, so definitely do all those things. And this is what happens when you are going crazy, getting ready to leave for Sicily on Saturday. You forget some of these little things like keeping the phone off. Anyway, so I hope you'll understand and you'll forgive me for that. So that's it. Let me say hi. Who's here? So hi, Jen. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Chris. Jimmy, he's melting to the North Shore. Hey, this is the way to be. It's okay. All right. So everybody, remember, tomorrow's Love Card Friday. Whoop, whoop. And I will see you then. So take a risk, be vulnerable, share your heart and love always. Know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. I love you. I do. Thanks for tuning in to the Just Steph Show. I really care about you, your happiness, and helping you make great choices for your life. So tune in next week for more wisdom from me. In the meantime, follow me on my Just Steph Facebook page, on Twitter at Steph Palermo. My Instagram account is JustSteph1, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Steph Palermo. See